How much is the iPhone SE2? The feature in question will be the price of the future smartphone. If earlier it was assumed that Apple will evaluate the new product at least $449 per version in the basic configuration, then, according to Ming-Chi Kuo, this figure will not exceed $399. Exactly the same Apple once evaluated the original iPhone SE. Then this amount looked pretty attractive. Needless to say about the current times, when for many it became commonplace to pay $1,000 or even more for the flagship smartphone. True, in order to achieve such a low price, Apple will have to seriously save on the new product. Therefore, from the flagships she will receive only the A13 processor. But the amount of RAM iPhone SE2 will be not 4, but 3 GB. However, this should be quite enough, given that even devices with 2 GB today feel quite comfortable, easily performing any tasks. 3D Touch support will also not be, despite the fact that the iPhone 8, which will copy the new product, it still possessed. However, it affects not only the need for savings, but also following the new concept, which involves the use of haptic touch technology. Haptic touch is an analog of 3D touch technology. It works in a similar way, but instead of pressing force, a long hold is used, for the perception of which software algorithms are responsible, and not a hardware module. At the same time, the taptic engine is used to form a tactile response, as before.